Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. And today we're going to cover the creative of version 18, season 8, and what we got with the first update for creative this season. So let's go ahead and get into it. Fortnite Creative version 18.0 update, new prefab and island updates. This week we are adding new prefabs, 2 new starter islands, and a variety of gameplay and device updates. If you hadn't had a chance yet, please read our September 9th, 2021 blog on the new Fortnite Discover submission process with details for creators on the new Discover UI. The blog is filled with everything you need to know to submit your next creation. We went over that. Prefab and gallery updates. They added new mausoleum assets to Spooky Prop Gallery B, fixed an issue where purple invasion trees would show up as green on the minimap, fixed an issue with some of the grass clipping through walls on the Spooky Mansion prefab, fixed a missing back issue with the golden emblem from Colossal Coliseum Prop Gallery, fixed an issue with the invasion confetti props from being invisible underneath the asset. And here's the island updates. They added 2 new starter islands, Lake Hub Spoke Island and Lake Hub Cardinal Island. Both of these islands can be used to build new hubs surrounded by swimmable water, which is a pretty cool concept for a hub. Gameplay updates. They added new infinite consumable settings to team setting device. This update separates consumables from the existing infinite ammo setting, including grenades, health and shield, items, traps, jetpacks, and gliders. Island and devices that already had infinite ammo enabled before this change will have both infinite ammo and infinite consumables enabled when loaded to maintain functionality. Other device updates. They added the cannon spawner device. This returns the cannon to creative, compatible with new physics system. Known issues. Recoil is currently missing when firing the cannon. Cannon ammo appears as 1 million. It should not be shown at all. An option to support wraps is shown, but the cannon does not support wraps. All these issues will be addressed in a future update. So pretty fun to have the cannon. We only had the cannon. What was it? Was that season 8 in chapter 1? Maybe it was still there in season 9. I don't remember exactly, but it was a fun little item to have that you could use for mobility or possibly doing damage to players. It was a fun little thing. So cool to see it back in the game in creative. They added new option to the creature spawner device, added new option to creature manager device, added match position color swatch to light source color option in Sky Dome device. There's gameplay fixes, device fixes, and UI fixes, of course, as well. But we're not going to cover all those. But just for the small little update that we got for creative, pretty good, right? Some new islands, getting an old device back, which is pretty cool. So I'm really liking this new season so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the LTMs that are being featured right now. They have a whole section for team deathmatch. If you're into the deathmatch stuff, like obviously Team Rumble, but Red versus Blue Rumble, Red versus Blue Lava XA, Pro Red versus Blue Bounty. They have a whole death run section of 500 level default death run, 222 levels default death run, 111 levels default death run. Zombies mode, obviously this might be something that you can go in and practice fighting against zombies, since we have the monsters hanging around the map this season. We have the Fiend Slayer Primal Survival, Cowtown Open World Zombies, Lockdown Horde Survival, Sunrise City Horde Survival. Check some of these out. But yeah, that's some of the LTMs. And the way they are doing the quests this season, it's just so interesting, right? Because again, we're going back to the punch cards. I don't know if that's exactly my favorite thing in the world, but so I don't know how we're going to do that how we're going to cover this section this season. But for the daily punch cards, because everybody's going to have different, right, for the daily stuff and then the weekly. Because even my weekly punch card, right, is just complete a daily punch card, which, you know, you'll look at whatever your daily punch card is that day and complete those quests. And then the other weekly stuff is to place top 10 with friends 5 times. That's just pretty simple and self-explanatory, right? Just play with your friends and try to get into the top 10 there, and spend bars 500 in total. And again, pretty self-explanatory. Just, you know, spending your bars. So not a whole lot of tips for you but with the daily punch cards, so you need to complete quests from whichever character that you have. Now what is nice is before you start a match, if you go, you know, if you look at the quests and punch cards, you can now look exactly where these are on the map. So for instance, if I want to go get a quest from Fabio Sparklemane, I can look at him in the quest and punch card section, and it has an option to pin location to map. So you just got to press that. It automatically pins it for you, and when you bring up the map, it's already highlighted down here. For me, down at the bottom, because I just did Fabio Sparklemane. He's at the Apres Ski Lodge, and yeah, it'll do that for all of them. So it'll be easy to find the quests from a character once you get it, because you can literally go in here, and if you don't know where a character is, it'll tell you for you. And then you go there and you talk to that character, and then that gives you a quest line from that character. Okay, I think you can have up to 2, because you're going to have, let's see here, you're going to have the epic quests. You're going to have some of your the epic and legendary quests, right? And then you're going to be able to get a line of quests from characters. But I noticed that if you're in a match and you try to get a quest line from a character, it'll make you delete one of the other quest lines that you're already in the middle of doing. So I guess it's most beneficial if you start a quest line to just finish it off before starting a new one. And if you're going to do that, then make sure whatever character that you need to get for your daily punch card, go talk to them first and get those quest lines done. That way you get the bonus XP from your daily punch card. But yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about for quests today. Let's go ahead and head on over to the item shop and see what is in the item shop today. Of course, you know, you can still get those. You know, we're early in the season, so they're going to definitely be advertising this 25 battle pass tiers boost a lot at the beginning of the season. And if you're somebody who just doesn't have the time, this could be worth it to you if you really want to make sure that you get the 100 all 100 levels in the battle pass, and you just don't have as much time to game, but you really like everything this season, then it could potentially be for you. I've had to use this before in previous seasons. Usually when I use it, it's around the Christmas time, because that's when I'm busiest at work and I have the least amount of time to play. So I have had to do this before to make sure that I complete a battle pass. And again, it might seem like a waste of V-Bucks if you have a lot of time, but if you don't have the time to play and you still want to unlock everything, then it can be beneficial for sure. And then in the rest of the item shop, we have the Hypernova outfit with the oscilloscope back bling for 1,200, the Waypoint outfit with the Signal Hub back bling for 1,200. We get the Pokey emote for 500, the Mime Time emote for 500. Make It Rain emote for 500, Deep Dab emote for 200, the well, we did that one already. We got the Spark Plug outfit with the Scrappy Back Bling for 1,200, the Kit Bash outfit with the trash lid back bling for 1,500, the Suki outfit with the Tana back bling for 1,200, one of my favorites, the Copper Wasp outfit with this striped stalker back bling for 1,500, Power Punch harvesting tool for 1,200, Stinger Wrap for 300, Kyra outfit with the Impact Green back bling for 1,200, Block Blades harvesting tool for 500, Green Eagle glider for 800. And then we have their Ponce's locker bundle. I'm not familiar with this content creator, but awesome that they got their own bundle, right? And I gotta say they have some great taste. I really like this bundle. It's got the Fire outfit, the Runic Shield back bling, the Sky Ray glider, the Tri-Star harvesting tool, and the Accolades emote, all for 2,400. That's 1,600 V-Bucks off of the total. So yeah, this is I really like this bundle. It's really well put together, I think. You can get the Fire outfit with the Runic Shield back bling for 1,500 separately. The Tri-Star harvesting tool is 800. The Sky Ray glider is 1,200. The Accolades emote is 500. And that looks like that's everything in the item shop today. So you can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show, and I really appreciate it. Now, okay, we're in a new season, so of course we got all kinds of new tips for you. So we're going to get back to regularly doing our tips of the day again. And you know what? This season, save your friends. It is so much easier to save your friends, okay? Your squad mates when you're playing the game. You don't just have before you only had like 90 seconds, I believe it was, to collect a player's reboot card if they were completely finished off, right? Well, now you have like 270 seconds. That is an amazing amount of time. That's almost 5 minutes. So it's like 4.5 minutes, I guess, that you get to go just collect their card. So you can really hang around the area for a while. You know, most players who eliminate somebody, they're not going to hang around that exact spot for 4.5 minutes waiting for just another player to come pick up that card. Okay, so it's really cool what they're doing this season. So make sure that you go collect their card. And now what's great is you don't even have to interact with the card. You just have to run over it, making it even easier. Before, it might be a little bit just that having to stop, interact with the card could be that split second of a difference of you collecting the card and getting away freely, or getting eliminated because you had to stop for that split second. Now you can just run right through it and it automatically picks it up for you. That makes it so much easier. And the reboot vans, if you didn't know, they're all over the place now. Like if you went and looked at the map, of course we always got them in all the named locations, but now there's a bunch of unnamed locations all around the map that you can find the reboot vans. So it's making it so much easier to reboot your teammates and your squad mates. And I'm already finding that that's making the game a lot more fun to play, like all throughout the match as well, because I'm running into a lot more people trying to reboot their teammates in the middle of a match, which is exciting. It brings more people back into the match during the middle of the match, so that the lobby count isn't like super low, right from the get go, which was which has been a problem for Fortnite, it's been a problem for a couple of years, right? I mean, for a while, nobody was really super good at Fortnite. Like there was a couple innovators at the beginning of the game, but most people weren't really good. Now everybody is good, and the lobbies always die super fast. And you're dealing with like 20 or 30 people before the first circle has even closed, right? Well, I'm already noticing now in the matches that I've played, in team modes at least, where there's still like you're getting a few circles in and there's still like 40 people left, 50 people left, which is, that's no competitive match, but it's still like a lot better than what it was before. So I'm really liking the feel of this season and the new reboot ban soon. So make sure that you're rebooting your squads, and that if you get eliminated, make sure you let all of your squad mates know that, hey, you know what, be patient, stick around, and reboot me because it'll be worth it. All right, that's going to be the episode for today. Make sure you go join the Daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.